Welcome back to the channel, and thanks for clicking on that thumbnail. Today we're taking a look at an e-bike from Vanpowers. It's the Cycanon, and it's a sharp looking bike. It's a step-through model with 20 by 4 inch fat tires. It comes with the rear rack, integrated tail light, comfortable seat, foldable handlebars, and a cool retro looking headlight. We're going to test ride it, review it, share with you the specs and features, hopefully getting you a little bit closer to your next buying decision. But before we do that test ride, let's take a look at some of the specs. Check out the Vanpowers website for up-to-date pricing and availability. It's going to come in a step-through version only, and you're going to have 3 color options: lava red, forest green, and apex blue. The recommended rider height is 4'1" to 6'2". Okay, let's show you what the seat looks like for a 4'1" rider. And that's about where it's going to go for a rider that's 4'1". And for a rider that's 6'2", it'll be right about there. That's for a rider that's 6'2". You're also going to have a quick release seat post that's 30.4 millimeters. And we'll bring it back down to our height just like that. Folding down the handlebars is really simple. You have adjustable height here, and you also have a quick release here where you just pull up on this. Safety, pull the latch, and drop them down. And now you can fit those handlebars in the back seat of a car, SUV, or something like that a little bit easier. And to reassemble them, you just pop them back up, latch it closed, and get your handlebar height back to where you like it. Simple as that. According to Vanpowers, the bike's going to go 20 miles per hour throttle only, and you should be able to pedal it to go faster. I was only able to get the bike up to 20 miles per hour even while pedaling. The range on the bike is up to 60 miles. I'm sure that's going to be in pedal assist level 1 on flat ground with the light rider. The weight of the bike is 70.5 pounds, and your payload capacity is 300 pounds. A 48 volt, 750 watt hub motor with 60 Newton meters of torque. This bike also has a torque sensor, which means the bike is going to match your pedaling power. Tektro hydraulic disc brakes with 180 millimeter rotors. You're going to have a 48 volt, 13 amp hour battery. It's UL certified, and it's nested to the top of the down tube. And you're going to charge it with the supplied 54.2 volt, 3 amp fast charger. You're going to have an integrated tail light that's also a brake light, and it flashes when you hold the brake down. Shimano tourney derailleur with the derailleur guard. CST BFT 20 by 4 inch tires with a medium off-road thread. On the front fork, you're going to have a spring suspension with 55 millimeters of travel. It's adjustable, and you can lock it out. The rear rack and fenders come supplied with the bike. Not only is the stem adjustable, but it's also foldable. You'll also be able to charge the battery on or off the bike. To charge the battery on the bike, simply lift up this tab here and charge it right there. It's really simple to charge the battery off the bike as well, especially when these batteries are mounted to the top like that. You're just going to insert your key, turn it, and it pops right out. Up at the top here, you're going to have a battery strength indicator, and down here is where you can charge it off the bike. Just drop your battery back in, push it back into place, and remove your key. Simple as that. Plastic pedals with reflectors. The kickstand is to the rear of the bike, which is nice because it doesn't interfere with the pedals when you back the bike up. You'll have these comfortable grips on the bike. They'll have a flat spot to rest your palm, but they do turn a little bit when you're riding. On the left side of the bike, you'll have your control pad and a bell. And on the right side, you're going to have your twist throttle and a 7-speed Shimano thumb shifter. To power up the display, you're going to long press the power button at the top of the control pad. Once it powers up, you're going to see things like your battery strength, your speed, what pedal assist level you're in 1 through 5, and it's also going to switch between eco, normal, and sport. If you quickly press the I button, you'll toggle through your max speed, your average speed, your odometer, your time of ride, your power level, and back to your tripometer. If you hold the plus button down, it'll turn the headlight on. And if you hold the minus button down, it'll put the bike into a walking mode. Down here at the bottom of the display, you're going to have a USB port for charging devices while you're riding. So it's a pretty simple but straightforward display, and it's easy to see when you're riding. Okay folks, we are off. We are on the Cycanon by Vanpowers, and we're gonna take this baby out and see what she's got. Power button's right up here at the top. We'll go ahead and hit that. Here we go. It is a slippery one, and the roads are like ice. So we're gonna need to be a little bit careful today when we're riding, which we will. Bring our handlebars up a little bit more. Right about to there. Get them nice and high. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, here we go. We are on the Cycanon by Vanpowers. This is a step-through e-bike, and it is a silky, smooth-looking e-bike at that. It's got a 750-watt hub motor and some sweet-looking CST BFT 20 by 4-inch tires. We're going to test this thing out and get a feel for it. On the left side of the handlebars, we're going to have our control pad and a bell. On the right side, we're going to have our twist throttle and 7-speed Shimano thumb shifter. Let's drop it down to pedal assist level 0. And yeah, let's pedal this thing just like a regular old pedal bike. Drop it into gear 3 here, and you can see my legs are moving and we're pedaling the bike just fine. We're still in gear 3 on flat ground. If anything, we're going up a slight incline, and let's get a feel for it if we take our hands off the handlebars. I don't recommend you do that. I just wanted to show you how balanced the handlebars are if you were riding with no hands. Not that you should be doing that. You always want to keep your hands on the handlebars. Okay, we'll come out here to the main road, and let's see how quick this bike goes top speed while pedaling. Right now we're doing 12, 16, 19. So we're pedaling at 20 miles per hour, and it's just stopping us. So out of the box, you're only going to get up to 20 miles per hour, and it's going to back you right off. We'll have to see if we can unlock this bike. Let's see what the throttle gives us. Slow it down and give it just throttle only. Throttle's picking up, and we're doing 20, and I felt it back right off. So that's where it's going to stop us. It's not going to let us get past 20, even though the motor has it. So we will not be able to get it past 20 the way the bike is now. So I thought you could pedal past 20 on this bike. Okay, we're going to do our 0 to 20 test. So let's put our cell phone mount on. Check it out. 0 to 20 throttle only. Here we go. There's 8, 10, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. And there it kicked in for some reason right there. That was like around 20 seconds. You're not going to be getting this bike for races. Let's check out our GPS and see what the GPS to the bike is. So 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 13, 13, 14, 14. So the GPS and the bike's display are matching up perfectly, so that's good. So we know we're actually going the speed that the GPS says we are. We're going to test out the 5 different pedal assist levels while pedaling to see how fast this bike goes in each. And from pedal assist level 1, we're doing 4, 5, 8. Pedal assist level 2, we're doing 10, 11, 12, 13, and 3, we're doing 14, 15, 16, and in 4, we're doing 17, 18, 19, and then in 5, we're doing 20 miles an hour, and then it just backs right off. We're not going really hard at it. I can feel this motor when you get to 20. It wants to go, but it's backing me off. So that's the 5 different pedal assist levels while pedaling comfortably, 1 through 5. So when you're riding the bike, if you hold the minus button down and you're maintaining a certain speed, it'll put the bike into cruise control. Honestly, I really don't know how we're going to do a brake test, because You can see the way this parking lot is. It's a sheet of ice. Solid ice. We're not going to be able to do our brake test here like we normally do. Tell you what, it stops pretty good on this icy pavement here. That's not bad at all. So this bike has a torque sensor, which means it's going to match your pedaling power while you're pedaling. Let's try and stop it again over here. I'm telling you what, that stops really nice. Okay, we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to do a brake test on the snow and ice. As soon as we hit this first cone, we're going to hit our brake. Each cone is 10 feet apart. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40 feet to work with. But I have confidence in this bike. I feel like it stopped really well. So here we go. We're going to get it up to its top speed of 20 miles per hour. We're going to see how this bike is going to stop on the snow and ice, but we'll do it in a little bit of a controlled manner here. So here we go. Let's go for it here. Because it is slippery here, folks. Really slippery. Here we go. There's 8 miles an hour. 14. 16. 17. There's our 20 miles per hour. We're going to do a controlled stop here at 20. Here we go. Start applying them brakes. And yeah, that's not too smart. It wasn't very controlled, but it was a stop. So wow, but it was a stupid idea. So let's do a controlled brake stop. I was not controlled about that. Let's I don't know why I said a controlled braking. Let's stick to 15 miles an hour and see how this bike stops. Let's give it a shot. We're gonna start applying our brakes as soon as we get to that first cone. We'll go up to 15. That's probably quick enough. There's 13, 14, and here's our 15 miles an hour. Here we go. Okay, I can feel that back end slipping out. I don't think you're going to want to go much more than 10 miles an hour. So that was at 15 miles an hour. Brake test was a little dangerous. So here we go. Let's take a look at what our pedaling posture looks like on this bike. This is me pedaling, and I'm very comfortable sitting straight up. No problem there. Let's go over here and show you what it's like stopping on a flat, dry spot. Right here we have some nice dry ground. Let's see how our brakes work. Really good. See how nice that is? So these Tektro hydraulic disc brakes do a great job, and that just shows you right there. Has a lot of stopping power on dry ground. So you can see this bike will do it. It handles well. It has a really nice turn radius as well. I mean, you can turn this bike really, really sharp. There's no worries with the turn radius. It's going to turn as much as you want it to. And you can see how smooth this bike is. I'm pedaling it and it's very comfortable. The torque sensor is smooth, and it's very easy to pedal the bike as well. You're not going to struggle to pedal this bike. But you can see it's a comfortable bike. I can't get over there to test it in the snow, so let's find a spot where we can. Let's get a little snow ride in. We're staying right on the top of the real hard pack stuff and not sinking in. That's due to these fat tires for sure. We're doing okay going through the snow. Not too shabby. See how quick we can get it going. We're doing 7, 8, 9, 10 miles an hour through the snow. I would say that's not bad. That's pretty good. Let's go throttle only and see if it pulls us through here. Okay, throttle only. We're cutting a line through the snow here. We're doing it. Let's go down to gear 1, pedal assist 5. Okay, there's some thick stuff here. Guess it's not going to go through 8-inch snow. You can see my pedaling posture even on the snow here. It's easy and I'm cutting through it. Seems a lot easier when I got it in pedal assist than just throttle. And pedal assist seems to work the best when you're cutting through the snow. We're gonna take the Cycanon off-road a little bit in some really nasty conditions. So I don't expect any bike to really do super well on snow and ice, but we have some fairly knobby tires, so see how that does. You could tell by my voice that this is a hardtail. If you are looking to have a smoother ride on the rear suspension of this bike, get yourself a suspension seat post. They have several different kinds and all different prices, but you can find one within your budget. Go ahead and check those out. I'll have a link in the description to the one that I use. So I'll tell you what, it's starting to warm up a little bit today, so the snow gets really packed and it becomes more slippery because there's moisture in it and you'll be sliding around a little bit more. So I just have to be careful of that when riding. Here comes one of the tough parts, a lot of roots up here. Those big 4-inch tires are going to absorb a lot of the impact on some of these bumps, so that's definitely going to help you out. So if you need to go off-road and ride this bike, you won't have any problem. You just might want to do it with the suspension seat post to make the ride a little more comfortable. Because they're 20-inch tires, I feel like I have a little more control than like having a 26-inch tire. These tires are gripping in just fine. I have no problem with that. It's doing a fine job. So you can see, you can take this bike off-road and you'll do just fine. Okay, we got a big steep hill here. Let's go ahead and show you what the walk mode does. If you're in one of the pedal assist levels and you hold the down button, you'll put the bike into a walking mode, and that'll walk at about 3 miles per hour and help you get up some really steep hills without you having to carry the weight of the bike. You just hold that minus button and it's going to help you walk right up the hills. So with the torque sensor, the more you pedal, the more the bike is going to match your power. So if you're in pedal assist level 2, you can get to your top speed. It's just going to take a little bit longer than if you were in pedal assist level 5. So let's demonstrate this from pedal assist level 2. And we're just going to lay on those pedals and see how quick we can get the bike up to 20 miles per hour. So here we go, pedal assist level 2. And I'm jumping right up on them pedals, pedaling hard. We're doing 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and there's 20. 20 took us like 21 seconds. That was from pedal assist level 2, pedaling it as quick as we could. Now we'll put it in pedal assist level 5, and I'll show you how much quicker you'll get to your top speed. That was a workout. Okay, same test here, same spot. Here we go. Let's put it in pedal assist level 5, gear 7, and here we go. 8 miles an hour, 13, 15, 17, 19, 20. So about 14 seconds. 13 or 14 seconds. Kind of hard to see. But that gives you an idea. You can get to your top speed in pedal assist level 2 with a torque sensor. It's just going to take you more effort and more time than if you're in pedal assist level 5. So what do I like about this bike? I like that it comes with front and rear fenders. I like the fact that it has suspension up front. Comes with the rear rack. The handlebars are adjustable and foldable. I like that it's a step-through model and the battery's integrated. The seat's comfortable, but it could always use a suspension seat post. And those hydraulic disc brakes, they're great. Pedaling this bike without motor assist is very easy. I like the fact that this bike has a 750 watt hub motor. I like that the front handlebars fold down. I wish they were BMX style handlebars. It has a really cool looking headlight. I like that the bike has hydraulic disc brakes with 180 millimeter rotors, and I really like that they're Tektro because these things stop on a dime. I like the fact that the battery is integrated into the down tube. I always like a battery that's built into the bike and not just sticking on the outside. And I like the fact that the bike is really easy to pedal. The seat's okay, it's comfortable. I wish it had suspension on there, but you know, there's only so many things you're gonna add to a bike, but it would be nice to have a suspension. But you could always get yourself a suspension seat post as well. So that's going to wrap this one up for the test ride and review. And if you're interested in purchasing one of these e-bikes, there'll be links in the description for you to do so. It doesn't cost you a penny more, and it certainly supports the channel. So like always, thanks for watching. Ride safe. Have fun. See ya.